Hello. So I thought today I would read you my favourite frog book. I've got 3 frog books. So this is the last one I have to show you, and it's my favourite one, and it's called Frog in Love, Innamorato. He looks like he's in love on the front cover. I hope you like it. Okay. Beginning. Yes. There we go. Frog was sitting on the riverbank. He felt funny. He didn't know if he was happy or sad. So he feels very strange. Si sente molto strano. He had been walking about in a dream all week. What could be wrong with him? What's the matter with Frog? He feels strange, si sente strano e non sa come mai. Who's this? Do you remember? His friend? Pig. Then he met Pig. Hello, Frog, said Pig. You don't look very well. What's the matter with you? I don't know, said Frog. I feel like laughing and crying all at the same time. And there's something going thump, thump, thump inside me. Quindi voglio ridere, voglio piangere, c'è qualcosa che fa boom 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 dentro di me. Maybe you've caught a cold, said Pig. You'd better go home, go to bed, said Pig. So Frog went on his way. He was worried. Si sentiva un po' preoccupato. What's wrong with Frog? Now, do you remember this animal? What's his name? Hare. And do you remember that Hare is Frog's intelligent friend? Then he passed Hare's house. Hare, he said, I don't feel well. Come along in, said Hare. Come and sit down. Now then, said Hare, what's the matter with you? Sometimes I'm hot, said Frog. Sometimes I'm cold, said Frog. And there's something going thump, thump, thump inside me. And he put his head on his chest and his hand on his chest. And this is Hare looking in a book to help Frog. Hare thought hard, just like a real doctor. I see, he said. It's your heart, il tuo cuore. Mine goes thump, thump, thump. Anche il mio fa così. But mine sometimes goes thump, 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 thump. Very fast, said Frog. It goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, said Frog. Hare took a big book down from his shelf. He turned the pages. Aha, said Hare. Listen to this. Heartbeat going thump, thump, thump. Hot, cold. It means you're in love. Vuol dire che tu sei innamorato. In love? Said Frog. Oh, wow! I'm in love. So he's happy. He was so happy that he did an enormous jump. right out of the door and up, up into the air. I love that picture. He's so happy that he's in love. Così contento di essere innamorato. Pig was quite scared, quite frightened, when suddenly he saw Frog falling down from the sky. "Ooh, you seem better," said Pig. "I am," said Frog. "I feel fine," said Frog. "I'm in love." "Oh, that's good," said Pig. "So who are you in love with, Frog?" Quindi Pig ha chiesto: "Ma con chi ti sei innamorato?" Frog hadn't stopped to think about that. Oh, said Frog. "I know," he said. "I'm in love with that beautiful, pretty, lovely white duck. Lo so, io mi sono innamorato di quell'anatra, quella bella anatra." "You can't be," said Pig. "That's not possible. A frog can't be in love with a duck. You're green. She's white." "Non è possibile," said Pig. "Lei è bianco, tu sei verde." But Frog did not let that bother him. It was not a problem for Frog. Now, Frog could not write, non sapeva scrivere, but he could paint beautiful pictures. So, back at home, he painted a lovely picture with red and blue and lots of green, because green was his favourite colour. In the evening, quella sera, in the evening, when it was dark, he went out with his picture and he pushed it under the door of Duck's house. Quindi lo metteva sotto la porta alla casa di Duck. His heart was beating really, really fast because he was excited. Boom, 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 boom. Now, Duck was very surprised when she found the picture. "Ooh, who can have painted me this beautiful picture?" she cried, and she put it on the wall. The next day, il giorno prossimo, Frog picked a beautiful bunch of flowers for Duck. He wanted to give them to Duck, but when he reached her house, he felt too shy. Si è sentito troppo timido quando è arrivato a casa sua. So he put the flowers down onto the doorstep. He put the flowers here. And then he ran away as fast as he could go. And so it went on. It continued day after day after day. Frog just couldn't pluck up the courage to speak to Duck. Non si sentiva coraggioso per parlare con Duck, quindi continuava a lasciare le cose per lei. And Duck was very pleased, very happy with all her lovely presents, con tutti I regali. But who could be sending them? Oh dear, look at Frog. He's crying. Poor Frog. He did not enjoy his food anymore, and he couldn't sleep at night. Non riusciva a mangiare bene neanche dormire. And things continued like this for weeks. Oh dear, he's just too shy, troppo timido. How could he show Duck how much he loved her? Come potrebbe fare vedere a Duck quanto era innamorato di lei? I must do something that she and nobody else can do. Devo fare qualcosa speciale. I must do something special. I must break the world record for high jump, and dear Duck will be very surprised and she will love me back. Quindi vuole battere il record della salto in alto per farla vedere quanto è innamorato di lei, che lui potrebbe fare una cosa molto speciale che nessun altro può fare. So, Frog started training immediately. He started practicing. He practiced the high jump every day. He jumped higher and higher and higher, right up into the clouds, nelle nuvole. No frog in the world had ever jumped so high before. He's really good at jumping, really good at jumping. And here are his friends watching. What is Frog doing? Asked Duck. Jumping is very dangerous. Saltare così è molto pericoloso, said Duck. He'll do himself an injury. He will hurt himself. Si fa male così. He will hurt himself. And she was right. Oh dear. At 13 minutes past 2 on Friday afternoon, things went wrong. Frog was doing the highest jump in the world when he lost his balance and he fell down to the ground. Duck, who happened to be passing by at the time, came hurrying over to help him. Quindi si è caduto male, but Duck arrived straight away to help him, per aiutarlo. Frog could hardly walk. Non riusciva quasi a camminare, Frog. Supporting him carefully, she took him to her house, to Duck's house. She nursed him with the tenderest loving care. Quindi l'ha curato lei. Oh, Frog, she said, you might have been killed. You really must be careful because I'm so fond of you. Devi stare molto più attento perché io ti voglio così tanto bene, she said. And then, at last, Frog plucked up the courage. È diventato coraggioso a questo momento. And I am very fond of you, Duck, he said. His heart was going thump, 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 and his face was turning very dark green. Yeah, when you are excited, you go very red, and Frog went extra, extra green. And there they are. Ever since that day, they have loved each other dearly. A frog and a duck, green and white. Love knows no boundaries. L'amore non conosce la frontiera. Nice. My favourite frog story. I hope you liked it. So funny. Frog in love. With who? And in the end, they were all happy. Okay, so I will leave you with that one, and I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next week. Bye.